So they finally broke down and did it. Fractal Design finally made an addressable RGB fan. So in keeping with the addressable RGB theme I've been running with on the channel recently, I've decided to go ahead and take a look at these. Now these are the Prisma AL-12 PWM models. These are the 120mm fans. They do come in a non-pulse width modulated version as well, and they retail for about $25 per fan. And as I start getting into the discussion on build quality, I'll go ahead and throw the specs for the fan up on the screen just so you guys can see more or less what we're dealing with here. In typical Fractal Design fashion, these fans are built really solid. Really nice plastics get used throughout, minimal, tasteful branding throughout the fan as well. We do of course have those ubiquitous rubber vibration damper pads in the corner, but what's missing here from the previous Venturi lineup that they had released is the removable corners. Now you will notice that there's a white ring along the outside edge of the frame here. This normally illuminates with the LEDs that are on the fan hub, but you can actually remove this very similarly to the way the Corsair fans used to work way back in the day. So if you don't want light bleed coming through on these, it is a pretty simple matter to just pop these out and then spray paint them whatever color you want. Now one of the carryover features that did make it from the Venturi lineup to the Prismas here is the tripwire technology that sits on one of the edges of the fan blades to sort of change how air moves over the fan blade and make it an overall quieter operating fan. A blade design feature that didn't make it though were these three little notches near the base of the fan blade that were meant specifically for reducing wind turbulence as the fan blade would move air over the stators, which are those four prongs that hold the hub in place. I actually asked Fractal Design why they chose to omit that for these particular models. When they get back to me, I'll go ahead and throw something down in the comments below so you guys can see what their answer was. Now the cabling for this fan does have a really nice black sleeving on it, so it's nice to see that the cables have that extra bit of durability and they just look a little bit nicer too. What's nice about the RGB cable for these fans is that they can be daisy chained together using a standard addressable RGB lighting hub configuration. So once you've completed your chain of however many fans you're running together, you can just take the other end of the daisy chain and just plug it straight into your motherboard, or in the case of a Gigabyte motherboard, into your motherboard's supplied adapter. Now there are 6 LEDs positioned around the center hub of the fan, and that's it. That's the only lighting that you get here, and it diffuses light across this sort of semi-opaque white fan blades and the aforementioned plastic ring to create a diffused but fuller looking RGB lighting experience. Now compared to the Antec Prism fans that I was using previously, it's a much less intense effect, and because there are fewer LEDs, there's not as much resolution in the effects, but if I'm being perfectly honest with you, I personally like the less intense lighting effect that the Prisma fans offer. Now, of course, with fewer LEDs does come a slightly different effect when you're using something like, in my case, RGB Fusion 2.0 lighting control software. So your mileage is definitely going to vary with these fans, but they are compatible with all of the major motherboard-equipped RGB lighting ecosystems, so it should just be a plug-and-play affair for you. And for those of you out there that don't have an addressable RGB or digital LED lighting header on your motherboard, Fractal Design does sell a control hub for this separately, though I do kind of wish that would have been included at least in the 3-pack of the fans, just to provide a little bit more value and usability for the fan kit. Now before I close this one out, I do of course have to talk about performance. So I went ahead and tested 5 Fractal Design Prisma AL-12 PWMs against my kit of Antec Prism 120 ARGB fans. Now since there were 5 fans in this kit, I used 5 Prisma fans. 3 fans as intake in the front of my Meshify S2, and 2 acting as exhaust in the roof of my case, mounted to a Corsair H100i V1 all-in-one liquid CPU cooler. The rest of my system specs will be down in the video's description if you want to learn more about it. I'll also have some of the specifics of the testing setup and methodology that I used, but basically these performed within about a degree C of one another with their delta temperatures across my GPU's performance and my CPU performance. It's kind of curious because the Fractal Design fans are rated to flow about double the amount of air that these Antec fans have on hand, but the static pressure ratings are mostly on parity with one another. Now I also took a look at the noise profile for these fans. So So I went ahead and set up my lav mic about 4 inches away from the center hub of the center intake fan, and I did capture the sound without the dust filter on the front, so it was just catching the noise of these fans. This is admittedly a worst case scenario sound test, so this is gonna sound louder than these fans actually are, but I wanted to get a clean look at what those sound files looked like so that I can see really which one is quieter than the other. Anyway, let's take a listen. All right, so let's wrap this one up. Pricing and availability for these Fractal design fans is a little weird right now, if I'm being honest with you. The MSRP for a single fan is $25, and typically I'm seeing the 3 packs of these fans running around $65, $66, which isn't too terrible really considering the base MSRP, but the only place I can find the single fan is on Amazon, and it's $30 instead. And then forget about finding the 3 packs. They're sold out everywhere, or they have ship dates that are months out for right now. So unfortunately, these are kind of unicorns in the market right now. And then you also have to consider that based on what you're paying for these, if you can afford to jump up maybe another 12 bucks or so, you can get a kit like the Antec Prisms that come with 5 fans instead of 3, and you have the added flexibility of still being able to use the addressable RGB lighting functionality without the need for an addressable RGB header on your motherboard. And it's not that I think the Fractal design fans are bad. I actually really like them, and I'm probably gonna wind up populating the rest of my case with these fans. It's just that for the price you gotta pay for them versus the performance that they offer on tap, while it is good, I can't help but suggest you also consider other similar options in that pricing bracket, including the Antec fans. Man, I never thought I'd hear myself say that. Anyway, I think that about does it for my look at these new fans. Thank you again to Fractal Design for sending these out to me. I really like what you guys did here. It's a great foray into addressable RGB for you. I really like the effect, I really like the performance, but pricing and availability is really killing you on these right now. So once all of that levels out a little bit more and I can get more fans on hand, I'm definitely gonna take a closer look at these and see what they're really capable of. But anyway, give the video a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. Make sure you get subscribed. I've got content coming out to you every other week. And don't forget to follow me on my social media feeds. Sometimes I share some behind the scenes stuff with you guys there. And as always, I will catch you all next time. So take it easy.